HTML or XML in general. It's a structured format. Every XML document looks like a tree. The document object model is something that defines that tree. So it explains the layout of the page. So that's a fraction of a layout for that CNN page. And you could go in and use a DOM analyzer to try to narrow in on the part that you think reflects the content of the story. And indeed, in many cases, that part will be localized in a single branch of the tree. So it's just up to you to find whatever the heck that branch is. And unfortunately, the service providers, they will not make it easy. Right? So that tree will not have obvious markers that tell you which branch contains the content that you want. What makes it a little bit worse is even if you go in and you write a parser, specific parser for that particular content provider, and you figure out which portion of a DOM tree corresponds to, you're going to have to do it separately for every single content provider, because CNN and ABC and BBC, they're all going to use different formats. So their trees are going to look totally different. And even if you spent 1,000 man-hours and you built 100 different parsers for every news story that you ever want to parse, the problem is you can't just rely on those parsers for the rest of eternity, because in 2 years they're going to hire a different webmaster, and this guy is going to say, oh, your silly Python packages that you used for spitting out content are outdated now. Here's the brand new shiny stuff. Let me change your entire content generation framework, and you'll see how everything is going to be wonderful. And what this guy has just done is he has just broken all of your parsers. Because now the DOM tree is going to look different, and whatever tags you were latching onto, they no longer exist. And that happens surprisingly regularly when you build crawlers and scrapers. So people change format, your parsers break, you have to go back and fix them. So if that's the way you do it, if you try to write a parser for every page that you ever crawl, it's a day-to-day maintenance type job. You're going to have a body dedicated to fixing parsers that break daily. That's not particularly appealing.